Hi, it's Sonia here. Welcome back to my channel where I talk all things balloons and sometimes a little bit about sewing. But today I have a balloon video for you. First of all though, I want to say Happy New Year if you're watching this in 2023, and if you're watching it in a different year, well, hello future person. That was pretty lame, wasn't it? Forgive me, it's been a little while since I've recorded and I have missed you guys, so I want to get into doing a video, ease myself back in if you will, and instead of doing something that's a little bit more intense like a tutorial, just a little fun video where you get to see me play around with balloons just a little bit. Something that I'm actually really excited about, which you can't actually see, is in the holidays I had LASIK eye surgery, which if you have not heard of it before, it's a procedure where they use lasers to cut open your eyes and basically transform them so you can see just like a regular person can. Well, I say regular person, I'm a regular person, my eyesight just happened to not be 20/20 or anything like that. I've been wearing glasses since I was around 12 and contacts since I was 27, but it is so amazing and freeing to be able to see without actually needing to do any of those things. And previously, whenever I sit down to record a video, I'd normally wear contacts, so it is really quite liberating. I don't need to worry about that when I sit down to film. Anyway, back into the video and let's have a look at what situation we were dealing with. And a little bit of tidying needs to take place before I can film this video. A lot. So bear with me while I get this tidied up. And I am done. So inevitably when I do a bit of tidying, no matter it be of my balloon room or my balloon bag, there's often loose or stray balloons that have escaped the pack, and it can be quite a tedious process to actually find them all and put them back in their right bag. So generally I don't bother, and they end up live in a spare bag, not quite unlike this, until such a time that I'm really desperate for just one red heart, and I look through all these little bags and I see, oh, there is one red heart, and then I can go ahead to finish my design. But today we are going to not wait that long. We're going to have a close look to see what's inside, and then I'm going to decide what to make with it. As you can see, there is quite an assortment. I think there is a lot of potential in here to make something kind of interesting. So I am going to have a bit of a think and consider what I'm going to make with these balloons, and I'll be right back and we'll start designing. So there is a bit of an assortment of different rounds, as well as the Geo, soon to be discontinued by Qualitex, very sadly. And even though I barely use them in any design, I have gone ahead to order some bags from my supplier. Some of the last ones, he does limit them to one per regular customer, so I will have those, and I guess by the time I'm through with them I won't have them anymore, so it might be a bit bittersweet using this one. However, I do have a few more on the way, and yeah, I guess I'm going to try and get a bit creative with some Geos and maybe use them in some of my videos. Maybe it's a bit washed out. That lighting. What I am actually really going to miss is the assortment of hearts, because I love using those in my design. Just if you do find a good supplier of heart balloons, let me know, help a girl out. Anyway, so let me have a little bit of a think. I am probably going to use this balloon here for obvious reasons, but let me have a think about what I am going to make with the rest of these balloons, and I'm going to start making it. I think I know what I'm going to make. Given the amount of green I am dealing with here, I have decided to go with a green theme for my balloon, and as always I'm going to be using my Legenda to create this design. So yeah, given the amount of green, let me just quickly show you here. This is what I've decided to work with for my design. So let's get into making it. Starting off with the Geo. Often I can get quite nervous in plating these because they've got a higher chance of popping. Let's open that a little bit. And next I'm going to use these, what colour are they? Eucalyptus green. I'm just going to set my Legenda . 0.8 of a second. I think that's pretty good. trick I learnt when tying 3 balloons together. Wrap your first 2 balloons together as if you were going to tie those, but then introduce the 3rd one, and then treat those first 2 nozzles as one and the 3rd balloon as the 2nd nozzle, and you can get a nice close connection, and generally keeping all those nozzles in one spot on the opposite side. So 5 of those. So do love how they can be beautifully uniform in size. I think it's okay. I think it's serving the purpose I am planning for. This part's a bit tricky, you know. Feeding through one of those nozzles. Almost looks like a Christmas tree, but not quite. Any ideas of what I'm making? I'm a creature of habit, so if you know me and the kind of balloons I love best, yeah, I'm probably doing one of those. Not too bad so far, and let me think for a moment before I do my next step. I'm going to reduce the size of the Legenda balloons right now to 0.5. Loose, so I need to fix that. Okay, you might be starting to guess what I'm creating here, because you know, if you know me, you know what I love to do. It's balloon dolls, right? I don't know how big I want this one, but I feel like it could be that big, maybe. Let's get into giving her a bit of style, as in a hairstyle. Her hair's looking kind of Not too exciting at the moment. I'm going to fix that. But instead of the 260s, I'm going to introduce some 160. Because yeah, I've got 2 of those, so we're going to use 2 of those. Oh, 3. I've got 3. Nice. Okay, let's not panic too loudly. We don't even need to do that yet. We had a bit of a pop there. It's fine, I still got more green. That's quite fine indeed. To get nice tight curls, I like to use my finger, and if everything is behaving for it, yeah, it works out really nice. But curls are always a bit of fun to introduce into a hairstyle. I'm trying to decide how I would like to incorporate the curl though. Decisions. Yeah, one more. I need to make a good decision. Not a bad one. I really quite like how that's doing a bit of a curl, but sometimes the challenge is you can see it in the balloons, but how do you replicate it? I'm going to try. I want to encourage that curl to sit lower. Okay, don't mind it. Let's see if we can do a curl going in the opposite direction and bring it down the side of the face. So to do a reverse curl, whenever I am wrapping a balloon to curl, I will always start with it going over the top and around. So this time I need to make it go underneath first. That will ensure my curl is going the opposite way. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm having a little trouble getting this to sit in a nice or similar way to the last one. So I'm not going to try and match the sides, but just give her a messy, chaotic curl. I know, slight hiccup because I, for one, forgot to hit record when I paused it, and 2, the air has gone out of this 160, so let me try and fix that situation. So I decided to lean into the chaos of this hairstyle, which is sometimes all you can do. But then you find something beautiful in the process. Sometimes. It's a look. I'll give it that. It's a look. And if anyone, this balloon can probably pull it off better than I could. we'll see. We'll do some other parts and we'll come back to that if I really hate it. I don't hate it. Sometimes you have to trust the process and see where you end up. 160. See how long we want to make these legs. This could be a fun experiment because let me show you what I've got here. It is a double 160. Let's see what happens when I blow that one up actually. Ah! That's what happened. Yeah. Whoops. Definitely don't need that one. What if this one will still be alright? Ah. We'll find out. Let's add some legs here. So this one is the other half of that one. That one. Okay. Stronger than its twin. Nice. Gonna add in an arm here. Quick note here, what I love when I'm doing dolls and bodices or the waist area is to have a balloon or a space in between two balloons because I just find that offers better stability and positioning for the design. So yeah, yes. It is everywhere. Oh no, I closed the hole. Maybe for a greater purpose. So tell me to stop fiddling with that. I wonder if 160 is going to be enough for these wings. Sort of going for a forest fairy kind of vibe. Ooh. Maybe she just needs a gigantic bow. Ooh. Huh. I don't hate it. I don't. Why don't I hate it? Alright. Give her these wings. You know, why go for mediocre? Why settle for mediocre? And let's face it, you can hardly see that green when I have some chrome gold here. Like, what was I thinking? And bonus, I have two. So she can have a big oh yeah, now we're talking. Too big? Alright, hang on. we go. The balloon. Cute if that stayed down like that. I think that would really be nice. Let's see if I can find a balloon that I think is going to do the trick for that. Okay, so I decided not to go ahead to do a headband, and something unfortunate, this 160 is actually going down, so that's a shame, and a reality that can happen a lot, but maybe it's pulling those curls in to be even nicer than they were. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead to use a red heart for her to hold, because why not? I'm trying to make those curls go down. Okay, you know what? I've decided that because that 160's gone down, maybe I can use a replacement from my balloon bag. It's not really cheating. I know it's not quite in the spirit of what I'm doing here, but oh, where did this come from? Yeah, that's all I needed. One more of those. But I guess, you know, if the original hadn't popped, I would have been in a really good position for that. Before I go ahead to do a face, I am going to issue to you a challenge. For me, a challenge for me, but hey, you can do it too if you like. So let me just show you. These are the balloons that I have left. Do you possibly have a challenge for me of what I could make with these balloons? I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have any suggestions, maybe that even incorporate some of these balloons I've used in here, because I do have more elsewhere in my kit for sure. I'm sure you probably don't want to make it that easy for me, but you're welcome to. But yeah, so overall, I'm really happy with how the design turned out. Let's just go ahead to give her a face. Sometimes we really just need to try and embrace new things so that we can find something new to love. Whether it be new styles or just trying something new. Just playing around with balloons and having a bit of fun, because you never know what beautiful creation can come forward. And there she is. Always love a bit of a cheeky wink. Wait. So I really hope you've enjoyed seeing this fairy come together. If you want to see a tutorial for this face, you know what to do. Let me know. If you haven't already, why not subscribe, because I do have a lot of great content planned for 2023 and beyond. And what I think you should do is watch this video next, which is the balloon I created from the challenge I issued to you here. But until that video is created, it's going to be one that I think you should watch next. So until next time, thank you for helping me put a positive twist in your life, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!